Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, guys. Today, let's talk about, that hadith that talks about there are 73 sects and only one. Kulluha fi nar illa wahida. That all of them will go to the hellfire except one. There's this hadith like that talks about the Jews and the Christians. They have been splitted into 71 or 72, and then the Muslims will also be splitted into 73, and all of them will go to hellfire illa wahida except one. So who are these people? The people that are upon the Sunnah of the Prophet and they follow the Quran and Sunnah. That's the whole summary. So what I realize is this: there are different interpretations of this verse, of this hadith actually, which is, I find it funny because when I used to listen to this, I used to listen to it from mainly the Salafis, okay? So, and then I realized wait, this hadith is actually used mostly by small groups, okay? Groups that are actually very small. What do I mean by that? So whenever you are in the minority, you need this hadith. If you are in the minority, you just need to tell people see, it doesn't matter if you're a minority, because the 73 sects, they will go to hellfire except one. So we are the saved sect somehow. But then I realized there's another interpretation. Some people have now interpreted it see, that the majority of the Ummah of the Prophet ﷺ will never be on misguidance. There's this law like this. So therefore, what does it mean? It means that the majority, so that 1%, that one that will be saved, the one saved sect will be the biggest. You see, those 73 will be very small. So the one sect that will be saved is actually let's say 90%. This is actually very funny to me, because I see how two different groups can use the same verse. The people that are in the majority, they will say, you see, this one sect is us, we are the majority, and those 73, they will be very small sect. They will not even have following. They will be very, very small. And then the minority groups, they will see this hadith and say, you know what, all those big guys that you see, they are all big, they are the 73. You see them, they are 73, a lot, right? Only us, we are small, this one will be the saved sect. I'm really? Look out, just one hadith, look how people interpret it differently, just to support their own, cause. Look, imagine that. That is very, very interesting to me, because I'm really? So, what do you think, guys? Do you think is the one saved sect out of the 73 will be bigger than the 73, or you think the 73 will be bigger than the one? Whatever you think, put it in the comment section. I will know which group you are following from your reply. Because just go and look at all those groups that use this verse. Is it that they are minority? Most people that actually use this verse, they are the minority guys, because it sounds more in favor of the minority than the majority. The majority guys will not want to go to this verse a lot, but they also have their own twist to the interpretation of the hadith too, which is very interesting. So you can see how so when someone starts giving you evidence, sometimes it's more than the evidence. So the evidence has been interpreted in a way that will suit a particular cause. So don't think no one is interpreting or no one is giving their own opinion. See how we have two different opinions on this issue. Which one should be the correct one, right? So, and they will say, those who follow the Quran and Sunnah. These are another myth I want to break. Everybody is following the Quran and Sunnah. What do I mean? You'll be like, hey, what are you talking about? All those groups that you think they are not following the Quran and Sunnah, they are also following the Quran and Sunnah. Maybe not in the way you want, but they also believe in Quran and Sunnah. For example, you see the Salafis are the ones that always say this Quran and Sunnah, the most, right? But you have the Malikis, you have the Hanbalis, the what's it called? All those manhaj, madhabs, they are also following the Quran and Sunnah, and also even in Aqidah. Everyone claims they are following the Salaf. Everyone claims they are following the Quran and Sunnah, just like you. But you are just, I don't know. You're just the one saying, hey, we are following the Quran and Sunnah. They also say they are following the Quran and Sunnah. Like Sunni. There's now distinction between the Sunni and they said these guys, they are now Salafis. So I used to be like that before too. I used to think everyone is not following the Quran and Sunnah. We are the only ones following the Quran and Sunnah. Then I realized no, man. This Quran and Sunnah that you claim that you're following has been interpreted by your own scholars, by your own special kind of scholars. You will just be hearing the same name on every issue. They are the ones that are authoritative. I'm not saying they're wrong, of course. Maybe they are not. It doesn't mean they're wrong, But I realize that other people have their own scholars too. So why should they listen to your own scholars when they have their own scholars? Your own scholars interpret for you, they interpret for their own followers as well. And they use the same, for example, the same evidence, and they come up to different conclusions. So you see, just like the one we just talked about, the same hadith, two different interpretations. Which one is correct? How do you know that? How do you know which one is correct? It depends on what you want. So sometimes this is what gets me, and I'll be like, we need to calm down, man. Because at the end of the day, we are all just trying. We're all just trying to uphold our faith to the best of our ability. But when things become nasty and becomes polemical, that's when I check out, man. Because I realize that there's no substance in there. So let me see what you guys think. Drop a like and share this video with your friends that always interpret that verse in any way that you say. If either they are minority or majority, see what they think about this. So see you guys later. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.